Hey, Taylor Hamel from DMM here on the TreeStuff channel. I want to share with you a couple of favorite Throwline manipulation techniques. So in this case, my target limb is here. And if you can see the Throwline, I've overshot that. I'm up further in the canopy and sort of out on the ends. So if you're feeling confident, a quick way to remedy this situation is to simply pull up the back side of your line and get it on this side of that target limb. Might take a little manipulation, okay? Now we're gonna switch back again. We're gonna flip that bag over into the target. It's a little risky, but it can be a quick way if you're feeling confident about it. It's a quick way to make that shot count. So here, gonna just get it swinging a little bit and we're gonna flip it over. All right, and there we are in our target. Now, as you can see, that was a little bit risky. I almost missed. So let's look at another technique that's much more reliable. Those are so sweet with the shrouded tail rotor. Love those.
I love it.
Okay, here we are in the same situation. I've got my target limb here that I've overshot a bit. I'm above in the canopy and out on the ends here. And we're going to use a technique, I hear some people call it double bagging. We're going to haul up a second throw line with our initial throw and drop it into that crotch. This is more reliable than the flip technique that we just saw earlier. So, second throw line. It helps if you can differentiate them. I've got two slightly different colors here, but when you're up 60, 70 feet, don't get confused, all right? So I'm going to attach I particularly like to attach the tag end of the line that's going in to the D-ring of the line that's coming out. That just keeps it straight for me. I like this DMM accessory lock so I can screw it closed so I'm not grabbing any small sticks and that carabiner gets hung up. So we're going to attach those together. You may, depending on the circumstance, need to hold on to that other line. All right, so I'm gonna haul up on the initial throw. We're gonna haul that second line into place. And when you get close, you're gonna wanna hold on to this line so it's not out of control. So here I'm just pulling up and I'm gonna drop that line. Little manipulation here to get it around some stuff, but there you go. Now, I've used this initial throw that was not where I wanted it, and I was able to haul that second line into place. Now the important part, once you get this manipulated the way you want, make sure you disconnect all of this before you haul your line in place. Otherwise you're going to end up with a giant mess. So just disconnect the throw bag, completely untie that initial line and pull it out of there, and now you can haul your climbing line into place. Okay, so another throw line manipulation technique that I like to use is called the bottle trick. I've got my target union here, but you can see I've thrown quite a ways out on this limb, but there's a little sprout, a little sucker up there that's preventing that throw line from walking back down. Now, if this is low enough in the canopy, we can haul our rope in and use a flip stick, which is a technique we'll get to in a minute. But for now, consider it very high in the canopy. A flip stick's not gonna work, so we're gonna manipulate just using the throw line. We're gonna use a couple clove hitches, because it cinches onto the bottle nicely. So here's one clove hitch. Get that down nice and tight. Clove hitch number 2 on the other side. And we're gonna pull it through so there's nice tight line here along the bottle. Okay, and now with that, we should be able to haul this up and bump that bottle over that obstruction. Takes a couple flips and there you go. So now we can continue to walk that down into the union, and that's the bottle trick.